We started off the day by heading over to the world's largest Bass Pro Shop. Memphis means established and beautiful, and that is exactly what Memphis, Tennessee is. It is so green and has so many trees along with a lot of bodies of water. This Bass Pro Shop in Memphis was originally built in 1991 as a venue for sporting and entertainment events, but it was converted to a Bass Pro Shop. This pyramid, along with being a Bass Pro Shop, holds a hotel, the Big Cypress Lodge Hotel. It has multiple restaurants, multiple aquariums, waterfalls, a cave, bowling alley. It actually has live alligators and a cypress swamp containing literally 600,000 gallons of water. The cylinder right in the middle, as you can see, is an elevator that you can pay an additional fee to take you up to see the view on top of the pyramid. The trees that you see inside this Bass Pro Shop are actually over 100-foot tall cypress trees. Really enjoyed how they make the ambiance of the retail store very swampy, very gloomy. I really liked how they made everything like really the store is so interactive. They have like little trails that you follow. This one leads to the aquarium tank, which holds up to 36 different variety of fishes native to the Mississippi River. Once we go up, you'll be able to see how in the view you can see the Mississippi River. So all of these fishes are actually native to that river, which is pretty interesting and pretty cool. From here, we headed over to the elevator that takes you up to see the amazing view that it has. I'll let you guys listen to the recording.
Here's another fun fact for you. This elevator and everything you see when you look down would never have happened had it not been for one big old Mississippi River blue cat. One day, my dear friends and fishing buddies, Johnny Morris, thought we should put a Bass Pro Shop in the pyramid and kept asking, should we do it? Not knowing how to answer, he finally said, I'll make it easy. If we catch a catfish over 30 pounds, we'll put a Bass Pro inside. Well, guess what? There we were when Jack set the hook and reeled in a fish that removed all the pressure. A beautiful catfish, a little over 30 pounds. Johnny screamed out, it's a deal, we're gonna do it. We all kissed the fish and released it. Before the fish even got back to the bottom, Johnny started making plans on turning this place into an outdoorsman playground. A good fish story, huh? Well, you're just about to the top, and I want you to go and have a big time at the lookout. Don't forget to step out on those glass overlooks and take a look at the most amazing view.
He was definitely not lying when he said that this view is amazing. You get a view of the city life, but also down that bridge is Arkansas. And then this is the Mississippi River. So cool to see. And then when you look up, you're at the pyramid. It's so cool. The concept of just making a lookout at the top of a pyramid is just very cool. And the floor was actually glass, so you can see down. You can't really see it in the video, but it was really cool to see. It was super windy up there, but the view was so worth it. I really enjoyed this view of seeing the best of both worlds. Memphis, Tennessee. Then from here, we headed over to Sun Records, which is actually located in downtown. Here you'll see the outside of Sun Studios. Sun Studios to many is known as the birthplace of rock and roll. It discovered a lot of music legends in the 50s, from B.B. King, Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash. A lot of Elvis Presley's #1 hits were actually recorded here at Sun Studios. We weren't actually allowed to record in the inside, so I just got like a snippet of what we were allowed to record, which was just like the gift shop. But it was very cool in the inside. Then we headed to the Lorraine Motel, which is where Martin Luther King was assassinated. He was actually assassinated in room 306. He stepped outside of his hotel room alongside his friend Reverend Jackson and was assassinated on April 4th, 1968. Okay, room 306 was where Martin Luther King got shot. And then the crown is a memorial to him. And then he got shot from that building over there. These are the original cars that was seen on the scene that day. And they have this plaque. The motel is no longer a motel. It was turned into the National Civil Rights Museum. As you can see here, this was the actual room 306 where Martin Luther King got assassinated, which was so cool to be able to see in the inside, how in the 60s the rooms were set up. And the room was actually left exactly how Martin Luther King left it on April 4th, 1968. The museum had a setup that showed the beginning of slavery in the United States up to that tragic day of Martin Luther King's death. This was actually a setup of Rosa Parks' bust where she refused to give up her seat, which we know marked American history forever. Then we headed over to have lunch, typical barbecue in Memphis, so good. Then we headed back to the hotel to take a dip in this pool. Then we made a short walk to the entrance of Graceland so we can get a closer look of the gates when they were closed. A tradition that tourists have for the gates is to leave a message for Elvis Presley. So the wall is actually full of people's messages from all over the world, which was pretty cool to see. Then we ended the night having a PB&J from the guest house. Elvis's favorite snack to have at night was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with pieces of banana. So the hotel actually supplies a hot chocolate with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And that is how we ended our trip to Memphis. Thank you guys for watching.